Hey, guys, welcome back to us with 100% Platinum Guide, and we're continuing today. And at the moment, the game is annoying me a bit because it already crashed last time. And we couldn't do the scene with the boss here. Unfortunately, I couldn't show it to you. I hope you managed to beat the boss anyway. You always have to stay behind him, throw in a bit of fire. Then that should actually work. And here you'll see a lady in crystal. You need to talk to her completely once and then kill her when she says, "Yes, please, kill me." So, definitely kill her once, and then you can continue playing here. This will also complete her quest, and we can continue through the rift back here. And now there are some items to collect again. Yes, friends. And here the game crashed again, so I had to improvise a bit. But you'll see that in a moment. First, let's walk straight through here. And I hope you're all giving a thumbs up, because we're starting here and climbing up the ladder. And today we can complete Stone's quest and, of course, we'll also get the trophy for it. So friends, let's go in, grab the item here first, take the Screecher core with us, and then head left. Go through the door back here on the left, just follow straight ahead. There are some robots coming up now. I just cleared them out of the way. And yes, we're walking through here and going along this path, collecting a few more things. First, turn right here, then go down here. And then, once you've arrived down here, you can get on the train back there. Yes, and then you will reach the next level, where we continue. Just keep going straight through here. And when you arrive here, of course, go up the stairs. Upstairs, you will come to an area where there are still many robots, so take care of all of them. And then go over here to the machine and buy the new outfits. Of course, we only need the outfits, so grab the traveler's coat, and then we're done here. It's important that we buy all the outfits. So now we'll head back in, follow this path. Here. And yes, now the aforementioned robots I mentioned earlier are coming, so be a little careful there. Go in here, but first grab the branch here, and then we can continue. And there's still quite a bit to collect here, and a few hidden paths. So grab the branch here and level up. Then go left here first, and then left into the corner. There's a Necro here that we can take down. And then he falls down and, yeah, then we can go to the back left corner here, and from here. For the little secret path, just let yourself fall down and then go over here. Wait a moment. Around the corner here. Yeah, you can go down there and it continues here. Here, turn around, and then fall down onto the platform. And here you have another Chitin Fragment. Don't let it bother you. You can just ignore the earth bell constantly ringing. So just keep walking, straight through here and go around, the back here. Please also do not activate the Orbell. I don't know what that would lead to, but we don't need it. So, ignore the Orbell. Carry the resonance of the present. And go in here once. And here comes a huge Necro Deep Runner. And you have to defeat it once. Best to use fire on it. It also spawns a few enemies. But it's pretty easy, so I'll skip the fight here because it really takes a long time. And yes, then, we finished it relatively soon and got a new seal here, the Executioner's Seal. And we can of course continue from here. First, you look around, there's somewhere here, there's a door here. I have to check myself where it was again. I think it's back there, exactly. We have to go through there and then we can continue following the main path here. The enemy is pretty well hidden, I must say, so you have to fall down back there. But, well, we find everything, of course, so we go through here, grab a little note. That's bigger than the screen. And then we go up the stairs here. And yes, then we come to the next area here. And you see, there's not much to do here except let yourself fall down, and then we're back at the tree. So just a little side path. Then run straight through here again, and now, watch out, Necro, he somehow saw me before, no idea. In any case, I got him right in the snout here. And once that's done, we can go up the stairs here. Yes, friends, climb further up here, and then it continues in this area. And up here, there's more. a bit of loot to collect, which we definitely want to take with us. And the bell, folks, the whole time, that's because it's still nearby. We'll find it in just a moment. Grab the Glimmering Quartz here and then take the Chitin Fragment with you. And here Stone is hanging, sleeping. As he says, he's hanging here and sleeping. Well, it's not very comfortable, so we knocked this thing down so he falls to the ground. I have a feeling it was just an excuse. In any case, you simply go down here and talk to Stone again, because you can now take down boss together with Stone, and you should definitely do that. So definitely go down here. And tell him that you'd like to take down the guy together, and then it's best to follow behind him because he really blocks a lot with his coffin. And he can basically be like a shield for you. Just follow behind him, and stay in his slipstream. Just follow behind him and you won't have any major problems. And the boss is also pretty easy. So just keep going behind him and you'll automatically get there. Now you can just buff yourself up. And yeah, he's super easy to take down. Especially because it keeps hitting him. And yeah, you could really hit hard here. It's best if you still have piercing on. Mine was already off, but you can already see what kind of damage. Hitting the boss is really super easy. He then turns around once more and goes to the other side. And we do the same thing there. We run again in Stone's slipstream and follow this path to get back to the boss. And then give him the final blow, and then we have this one in the lead. So far so good, and now just a hit, friends, and then he's gone. And with that, we've also advanced the Stone's quest series, and we will completely solve it in this video. So we'll also receive the trophy for it. Make sure to go through the entire dialogue with Stone. And once you've done all that, it's great because then we can just continue straight ahead. You get 5 Glimmering Quartz, which is quite a lot, and you can also upgrade some weapons if you want to try something different. Just keep walking straight through here, and we'll come to a triangular door at the back. And, of course, we'll go in there. The bell is still ringing, but don't let that distract you. Just keep walking straight through, and we'll arrive up here. Yeah, it's quite a long way, but also pretty cool, in terms of level design. So, just go in here. And now you come into a cave, which I personally find a bit vague in terms of level design. Somehow, not quite, right? The textures seem a bit blurry, that's the feeling I get. Well, jump down here, and you're in this cave, and back here in the right corner, there's another transformation fragment. Then go down on the right side, and you'll soon reach a checkpoint. And there's also a merchant you can talk to, but there's nothing special to get, so you can just move on. Definitely grab the branch here, because there's still quite a bit to collect in this cave, and that's what we're going to do now. So let's start here in the blurry cave and go along this path. And yes, it's best to buff beforehand. There's a relatively strong robot coming up here, the one back there. We need to take care of it first. Got it. Watch out for these little spores running around, and especially for the enemies shooting at you from above. You don't even notice how quickly they deal damage here. Yes, definitely take out the enemy, and I can already see it there. A real lightning firework is coming at you from above, so be a bit careful there. It's already quite strong because it deals a lot of damage and, of course, poisons you. That's why. The circumstances are a bit difficult, but this way, you've also taken care of it. And right here on this platform, there's still something to collect. So just take care of the spore types here as well. And, yes, then you can collect the next item here. Grab them all. And then it continues here. So, collect all this stuff here. Glowing quartz comes from the robot. And over here in the corner, you definitely need to take that with you. Then we continue straight ahead through here. And to the right, there's a small path. We can go up there right away, because we'll find the first lightning type there. And I switched to ignition here, but you don't have to, you can stick with lightning. There are also a lot of robot enemies coming from there. Yes, take care of the first one here, and then you can collect a very important item for the merchant's quest line. As far as I know, the map is here, and yes, exactly, the merchant's map. And we have to turn it in to the merchant later to eventually get his trophy. So continue running through here and head to the corner back there. And back here, we can of course go further. And yes, then we come out down here, and you can already see there's a pretty strong enemy. It's best to buff yourself up with electricity, or maybe a valve. And yes, then we can go in once, and we just have to take care of him. It's good if you use your special right away, then you usually get into a good rhythm. Be careful, at the beginning he always shoots. Basically, just be a bit cautious not to die and then defeat the enemy. Once we've taken care of the guy, we'll also deal with the spores and then we can collect the loot here as well. Obviously, and you can see there's another elevator back there. That's where we'll go next. But first, we'll take everything here. There's a note we can read through. And, yes, then we continue, friends, into the elevator and we either go up or down. I'm not sure, but probably once we get out of the elevator. And then we go to the left here where you can pick up an item right over here. And then we will not go through this rocky passage just yet. Instead, first head to the right over this long walkway. And finally turn again towards your right. There's something else in the corner here. Wheel, grab that too. So, grab the resonance of the present here. Then warp left here and immediately turn right through. And now we can follow the path here in the caves. And be careful, it's very easy to fall down here. Make sure you don't get hit by the shooting women here. And then you can continue on here. This spot is a bit gross. You have to jump over here now. So be careful and grab the climbing quartz in the corner back there first. And then you can get to the other side here. Jump over. Yeah, be careful not to fall down. Just knock the lady down. And then you're done here. There's a nice glowing item there. And of course, we want to take that with us. It's the nutrient cube, which we absolutely need to complete Stone's quest. Be careful not to fall down here now. Jump over there and just continue along this path. And yeah, watch out a bit for the shooters back there who are firing at you. But we really have to take this nutrient cube with us. You need it, otherwise you can't finish Stone's quest. So, don't miss it. Hit the lady here again, and then we can go to the corner back there. And collect the Greedmaw sealed here. Also, the transformation fragment. And now it's pretty much done here. We have a good view, but where do we actually go? It goes this way if we turn around, back here and through here. And back here, on the left in the corner, you can let yourself drop down and then you will come to the lower level. Jump over to the next floor here. And you will get the next item there. Be careful not to jump onto the rocks, otherwise you'll just fall down. Just walk straight through the door here. And, yes, here we get the next memory and a very special sword, which I never used, but somehow, it ends up directly in my hand. It seems to be quite strong, might be worth checking out. But I personally switch back to the greatsword because I'm already at level 9 with it. And I'm well accustomed to it. And also deal a good amount of damage. Dish out. That's why we just leave the Dammerfrost in the inventory, continue straight ahead here, and then we can fall down again at the corner on the right. And then we immediately reach the next level down here. So jump down here, and then when you arrive, there's nothing back here. There is, well, yes, there is a passage, but we don't need to go that way. First, you jump down here and then you see a big creature back there. We need to go there soon, and it's very important that you choose the right dialogues. So don't talk to the creature back there just yet. First, go in here and clear the area a bit. So, take care of the enemies here. They will teleport, and watch out when the robots come. They can definitely deal quite a bit of damage if they corner you, so be absolutely cautious like I just was. Take them all out here, then go into the corner back there, take care of all the spores, and grab the next opponent here. And then we can solve the stone quest right away, if you have the nutrient cube, and that's what we're going to do now. So grab the crystal bone, take the blood here, the glimmering diamond. And then we go into this big mound of flesh, which will be explained to you shortly what exactly it is. Go right here, and continue walking. And I actually find it a pretty cool story. I have to honestly say, I've said it many times by now, but the lore behind the individual characters is really well done, I must say. And it also has a few nice surprises. He then goes in here, and he then talks to this lump of flesh here, and it's important that you respond with the right things. It's very important that you first give him 3 oil balls, just regular balls, 3 of them, and here it's the second option. You must first give him 3 regular balls. So, let's take the first one with us. Here, option 2 is to feed him oil balls. So, we've done it once, and then we'll do it again and feed him another oil ball. And then, we give him an oil ball for the 3rd time. And then we need to give him a savory oil ball. So, 3 times oil balls, and then a savory oil ball. And that's the correct order, friends. After that, we give him the nutrient cube. So here again, go to feed a savory oil ball. That is very important. And after that, we give him the nutrient cube, friends. And with that, he opens a passage for us, and also gives us another item. Now, at the end, just feed the nutrient cube. So, 3 times normal oil balls, 1 savory oil balls, and then feed the nutrient cube. And by doing so, a single passage opened up. Yes, friends, we have almost completed Stone's quest. The thing now moves on, and clears the way here. And now we can go through and find Stone here for the last time. And we can better appreciate his dialogue and story. In the end, we receive 50,000 Christ Halley, which is pretty cool and quite generous of him. And then we can head out from here and continue on. Just walk back into the cave here. And, yes, friends, we're going to walk through here. Once more, go along the path to the right here. Just take a sharp right turn here. And in this corner, there's still something to collect. Defeat all the enemies here and then grab the crystal. Once we've defeated them all, we'll get something here, of course, glowing carbon. And with that, we're done here. Then go left up into the cave here, and walk along the path. This is exactly the part where my game crashed. So I had to use a different clip here. So go through here, securely grab the moon, radiance, and then just continue straight up. There will be some more enemies here, quickly and efficiently defeat them and collect the loot. Once we've taken care of everything, we just continue straight up. Follow the path up the mountain, and you'll come across a robot back here. Defeat the lady, enemy, knock her down, and then you can proceed from here. Continue on, go through the tunnel here, and then just climb up the ladder. Then we reach the next section and can continue playing from there. So climb up the ladder here, friends, you know the drill, endlessly long ladders. They're always standard in games, right? Go back here to the left corner and take the fragment with you. Then run up the escalators here. And when you reach the top, you can get on the train here. But be careful. First, go back to the corner here, because there's a dew essence we need to take with us, and that's when we simply run up the escalators. The thing is right in front of us. Take it with the dew essence in your bag. And then we go back, and yes, friends, then we can board the train and the game continues. And we can use the train here to get to the next section. And we'll continue right there, friends. So hop in and off to the next section. Here we come out, activate the checkpoint, and from here I was able to record again, strangely enough. Yes, friends, sometimes it's really a bit annoying. But well, we'll manage somehow. We walk through here, grab the shimmering diamond, there's a note here. We read it as we pass through, then go along here and, friends, follow this path through the passages and then go all the way through on the left side. There are also some enemies here, which I've already taken care of. It's important that you first walk past the elevator back here. And then grab the next item at the counter. Here. There's also a yellow robot here, and we find the glowing quartz. Take it with you and then go into the elevator to reach the next floor. There's also a tape recorder in front of the elevator, so feel free to take that as well. Get into the elevator, and once we come out, we have a nice view. And then we can go out here and take the savory oil balls. Then just follow this path. And yes, there are, of course, some enemies here, which I've already cleared out of the way. Go to the shop machine on the back left, and here we can buy 2 outfits. Long, beautiful hair and braid. We'll take that with us. Then just turn around and go through the train here. And then we can come out on the other side of the train and follow the path. So we came out here, and there's still a robot standing back there in the left corner. We'll quickly take him down because he's guarding this part here. Glimmering Diamond, we'll take that with us, and then turn around and jump down here at the back. Where the rubble is, you can just let yourself fall. Watch out, some enemies are coming now, including robots and humans, all mixed together. It's best to take them all out first. Definitely watch out for the small robots that shoot rockets. They're really brutal. Grab the soil back here. Soil to the subway station. It's very important that we take it with us, but you really can't miss it. Once you've taken care of everything here, go to the back left. Specifically, go into the wagon here. There are also some enemies here. Grab the transformation fragment here. And yes, then we go right once and take the part back here with us. You don't actually need to go this way yet. We'll have to come back here later anyway. But feel free to grab the crystal collection here. And back here is the door. We'll have to go through it soon. But here you can already grab the item. Grab. Well, you could have just done everything at once now. But somehow I was curious and went back first and looted everything. Yeah. You can just take it all later too. In the end, you continue along the path where you dealt with the robot and the 2 small robots. The ones that shoot rockets. So, we need to go through there, and we'll find a branch behind it. We should activate it first before going into the next area, so we can teleport back here later. We're now going down a really long side path, which is actually quite tricky. So definitely activate the branch here first, so you have it as a checkpoint later and can travel back. You can activate it, upgrade, or whatever you want. And then we'll go through this mysterious door we saw back there. And there we find a side path that we can take now, which is very, very long. And we absolutely have to use it because we'll get a few trophies and reach the next Leaf Weaver Hunter. So go back to that door. Yes, friends. And then we're almost at the end of this part, but of course, it continues right away. In the next part, I would be happy if you tune in again and, of course, give a thumbs up. Friends, just walk straight through here. And, yes, as I said, we now go back here into this mysterious door, and there we come to a new section. A whole side path that we take here now, or just walk through here once. And here, back left around the corner. And there, you grab the glowing quartz, go left here once, and use the elevator, friends. Yes, and then we are on the next floor, and it gets pretty nasty there, folks. So, be careful in the next guide. It's going to be intense, so, until next time, folks, take care, adios, ciao, ciao.